It is 7:15 on Saturday morning and I am en route to the gym. It is such a nice day and it's already like 7:15 in the morning. Let's do it. It's 2021 and I just took a giant, huge leap of faith. That's gonna sit there. Resigned my job because it just, a few reasons, but I really don't need to explain myself at all as to why I did that. But I just feel so bloody right. Like it's just in my heart. I just like feel it was 110% the right decision. I've got like work and jobs and that kind of stuff like lined up. But I'm going to be focusing on my podcast for the whole entire time, especially January. I'm really just gonna like work my absolute ass off in everything that I want to create. Creating content is honestly just like my passion. I feel like I'm just kind of becoming more creative like every day as well. And I want to launch so many things and I'm just so excited to finally have the time to dedicate to myself. I have been working, I'm sure like a lot of people, since, you know, I was like 14, like went straight from school, like worked, went to uni, had a job all throughout uni. Got a full-time job pretty much straight after uni, so I've never really had that like time, and I've achieved so much whilst working. Like I launched a podcast and I had a YouTube channel when I was in uni, and like I was doing all these really awesome things while I still had other big commitments. So I'm just like, imagine what I can achieve when I don't have any other commitments and solely have myself to like focus on. Basically, I think that's kind of what it's called. And I'm just so excited to see where this takes me, and some pretty crazy things coming up. I can't say one thing. I have I may or may not be on a TV show. Insanely wild and just like, I don't know, next level crazy. So if that happens, it's meant to be. If not, it's not meant to be, and that's totally fine. But I'm just so excited to see where this year takes me. Anyway, it's Monday morning. I think I've already said that. I'm gonna go to a body balance class at the gym, balance myself. I just thought like I'd film because I, you know, for myself, like I love looking back at videos and I love like storytelling, and yeah, I'm very excited. I'm just so excited to see where this year takes me because I've got no clue. I've got no expectations, except I've got like huge dreams and huge visions and huge goals. So let's do it. Tip 1, always make your bed, except I'm missing a pillow. It's in my friend's car because I've been camping for a week. But always make your bed, because it's like these simple things. It just kind of like you've achieved one thing for the day before even leaving your room. So I always like meditate in bed, just sitting up, and then get out, make my bed, open my blind, boom, done some things already for the day. It sounds silly and random, but like honestly, you have to start somewhere.
There's nothing to think about you. You're stuck in my mind. I've been hypnotized by you. Hey, all the suffering and pain got me feeling so blue. Cause when it was us, I was never enough. Girl, you got me.
So I am currently planning season 2 of my podcast. I've actually done quite a lot of planning, more so like last year. And I've just, honestly, I did so much planning. I was in like such the right like mood and vibe to get everything going. And then, I don't know, it just honestly, it just took a back seat in my life for no reason whatsoever. I was very aware I was putting on the back seat. I needed a break and just to chill and switch off, which I definitely have done for like the past couple weeks. And I told myself January 4th, you know, that's when kind of everyone is going back to work. So that's when I'm going to go back to work. And here we are. All my notes that I've written from like the past, oh my god, like what is it, January, since like October last year. So I'm gonna do that, and then I've just got like a few life admin stuff to do. How do I turn the radio off? Wow, just gonna turn the car off. I got a whole new I got Apple CarPlay in my car, and honestly I don't even know how to use it yet. Sounds about right. Today is the 5th and I've been feeling so anxious. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is going on. I'm doing what I can to control it, I guess. Like, I'm meditating, I'm eating right, blah blah, I'm doing all that kind of good stuff, and like it definitely is helping so much. Like I just meditated before, and like, oh my god, I was so deep. I was meditating for like 35 minutes. I was just literally so still for so long, and like I've never meditated like that before in like the longest time. And then I woke up, well, came out of it, and I was just like, whoa, that was so intense. But I have been very productive in the past 2 days so far, in terms of just like getting work done and working on my podcast, and I've edited a video and just, yeah, like just doing a whole heap of stuff. So that's the thing, like on a piece of paper, I look back on my day and it's just like, you know, it's very healthy, it's very like wholesome, it's very just, it's a good day. Like I'm not being like lazy or anything like that. Like I'm about to go to the gym right now and went for like an hour walk today. I know that every time I do feel like this, it's always before something like big is happening. Well, that's what I tell myself anyway. And like, you know, you can't always be like, life isn't always going to be like super, super happy and wonderful, which is what I say a lot of the time as well. And so my mind shift that helps me when I'm feeling like, kind of like I'm feeling now, like a little bit anxious, but like say if you're not feeling happiest as well, when you're feeling those feelings, what's that saying? Like the calm before the storm, the rainbow after the storm. Like you need to go through those unhappy times. What's the time? For you to appreciate the good times. And every time I'm like feeling how I am now, I'm like, something better is like literally just around the corner, because it's just like filtering out all that old energy. And like every single time, without doubt, that's always been the case. So I'm just writing it out, and I've got so much to look forward to. I've got so many like amazing people I can speak to and hang out with. Becoming pro at these rants, hence why I have a podcast. Anyway. It's 5:15. I'm so bloody tired. Out. Horrible lighting. Anyway, I'm about to walk into a 5:45 spin class at the gym. Oh my god, I have not done a 5:45 class in so long. I'm so tired. It's fucked. But first one's always the hardest. Got to start, because then tomorrow I'm doing 5:45 a.m. as well, because it just gets me in such a good mood for the day. So let's do it. It is not even 6:30 and workout is done for the day. So as part of my podcast for season 2, I am going to be recording guided meditations. And so what I'm doing to get into like the zone and kind of to get inspo as well as to like what to actually record and like what type of guided meditations. Normally whenever I'm meditating, if I feel like it, I will just kind of finish meditating and then put my phone and just kind of record myself taking through my process and what I'm doing and what I think is going to help people. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I've done 2 so far and they're both very different. I'm definitely starting with like kind of intros to meditating and how to do it and how to kind of set yourself up. Been listening to a bunch of podcasts, this one in particular called Mindset Mentor, and I think it's like my favorite thing at the moment. And he just talks about, you know, kind of staying focused and productive and that kind of stuff. And I mean, I've heard this before and like obviously it makes sense, but he said to turn all the notifications on your phone off. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a bit daunting. Like, what if I need to reply to someone or something? And I'm like, no, like, that's so stupid. Getting in the zone can be a little bit hard at first, but like once you're in it, like, you're fucking in it. A podcast I've been loving at the moment is called
Squiz is a free weekday email and podcast. We're your shortcut to being informed.
My friend recommended this podcast to me, and basically the news in 9 minutes, which is perfect. I never really used to be like informed of what was going on in the world, and I feel like it's just a bit nicer. Like, it just makes you feel a little bit more educated when you know what exactly is going on, and I find it really interesting. So every morning I put it on while I'm getting ready, and yeah, I'm pretty sure every single one is like under 10 minutes, so they're normally around the 9 minute mark. And it's just, I don't know, it's a very like easy, like bite-sized way to receive the news. Random, very random, but I just thought I'd yeah, share that. I just finished recording my first episode. I'm starting to feel sick. So, greens. And then this is like a healthy Panadol. It's like herbs and stuff. And you have like literally 5 or 6. And this, boom, beating the sickness. Refuse to get sick. Lola, stay there. Lola, stay.